not translating very well, but it's very pink, very pink. Very pink and very hot orange. I love it. Looks like a pool of lava. Super beautiful. This guy is so expressive. I just love it so much. There's no way I could think it was anything other than alive and living. Yeah. Thanks, God, for being awesome. Super awesome. It's not very fun to look at when you can't see how hot pink it is. It's getting red. I love it. Ooh, what's that all about? I love it. Look, this shape. It's super awesome. It's like a sky transmittal. I love it. Wow. Hello. Thanks, Aztec. Thank you very much, and God bless you as well. Which, yeah, we are blessed. God is so good to us. We have got such surprises coming for us. It's God's, oh my God. Yeah. We do. We've got abundance, and it's here now. We just got to get the word out that that Christ is here, that God's servant, God's appointed, is here, and we just need to get me to the forefront. That's all. The world leaders don't want to deal with it, but they know. They've known since I was born. And now that the Atlas is connected to the WOW signal, it's pretty much a done deal. I think we're going to find out that I'm connected to the Atlas, because the WOW signal came from the same place in the sky that Atlas was at the time, and it's been heading here ever since. Yup. That's exactly what God would do, because God said so. God said, I command the armies of heaven and hell, the leader of the locusts, which is actually the orbs. That is so fucking beautiful. Oh my God. I have got to just appreciate for a second. So yeah, Atlas. And I think, they're like, they don't know what to classify it. But see, what they want to do is treat me like a human research pig some more. They've been doing that all my life. They've kidnapped my daughter. They stole another fetus from me. And they think that they can just say that because they don't like girls and they don't believe in God. But they've found out the hard way, because they've been trying to kill me since they kidnapped my daughter 9 years ago. And God keeps saving my life. So the authority's mine. They know it. I've got the game plan that is a win-win for everybody. So they don't even have an excuse. This isn't God's punishment moment. Nope. That was their Satan story that they swapped. God, the creator, created us with a purpose, and it's to become light beings. And we're not there yet. We're about to graduate from being animals, right? That makes sense. The next stage is intelligence. And so that's why the exam, the judgment, to pass the test, we have to demonstrate intelligence, and all that requires is being willing to know that we haven't known everything and that we want what God has for us. And be willing to let God give it to us. Be willing to receive God's love and guidance. And that's what it is. And so we're going to fix this situation. We've got a toll gate coming up, according to the calculation that I've been shown. And it's hard to say this because I know that I can't be showing you the evidence right now, but I'm telling you I've got evidence. As God is my witness, it's coming. It's just the conversation needs to get out there. That's what I think needs to be best. Like, just throw me under the bus or something, or do it with respect. That'd be preferred, and let me take the heat. That's all I got to say. Let's get her done. And I'm a human as well, by the way. I happen to have the divine strand, but that doesn't make me an alien. That simply makes me having the upgrade. So they need to stop trying to treat me like that I belong to them. They've got me sequestered and stuff, and it's just dumb. And they know it. I think what's happening is that they're just in the process of like putting the announcement together is what I think. But imagine this. So now let's pretend that the announcement is happening, and instead of staying in the pessimistic side, let's go with the optimistic, which is they're just planning the party. Okay, so good. So now that we know that the announcement's coming, what does that mean? Well, what that means is that everything we've been wishing for, which is like taking the power away from the bad guys, is going to happen. And it's in all the right kind of a ways, because I'm going to be like, now you guys, come on already. And I'm going to be like that, because I'm not trying to rub their noses in it. What we want from Central Source, this divine that I'm connected to, and it's no joke, I am connected to the Holy Spirit, I am connected to the Council, and I have every reason to believe that I'm connected to Atlas. And it's love. We're created from love. Love is the only force of creation, and then it can get broken, and that's what we consider evil. Well, what we've been wanting has been just a break from this nonsense. Well, the reason why it's been getting so crazy is because it's been wrapping up, but it's wrapping up to begin it's wrapping up to go to the next phase. We're going to go become intelligent, and we're going to get the orbs that are going to help us integrate, and it's going to be awesome. Things are going to simplify. We're going to unify as one world. We're going to do things together. There's going to be a class. We're going to have all of our industries present themselves at the best of our abilities so that we as a world can come together with our consensus poll and actually put our input in, because we'll orb, and that's what we'll be connected through, and we'll be able to actually do things in real time. That's the bells and whistles that I asked God for, and then they showed up, and I see them off the and the numbers tally up, so everything looks so good. I don't read the future, and I don't want to. God gives me what I need when I need it. And I'm here to show us all how God has been working in my life. That's why the testimony is there. It's my daughter and my testimony. And it's talking about us in various characters, because it needs to be our testimony, because that's how I would know. That's how I would know these 9 years that God was working in my life, by finding my story in the Bible when God guided me to do it. God guided me to find it. It's there so that I would know that God's working in my life, and so that I would have proof for you guys to know that God's working in my life, because nobody wants to believe that God appointed them. Do you guys know that nobody has proof that they were ever appointed by God? So not even the Vatican, none of them have any legitimacy. That's right, and they're also based on fraud. It's true. So there's going to be some correcting of the fraud and the falsehoods that needs to happen, but it's not here to hurt anybody. It's here to enhance what they thought they understood and bring it full circle. It's all love. It's all good stuff. I've got the Y chromosome, so I'm not just a woman. I'm what man is going to be evolving into. We all need to be womb holders. And babies is what we cherish. They're the presence of the Lord in the land. And everybody has been waiting for this. Nobody's prepared to hear it, because everybody just feels, I don't know, the world has been worshiping Satan, and everyone's been taught to like hunt the goody two shoes. Well, that's satanic. We're going into the living waters. It's time for us to get prepared for a new way, which is the better way, which is healed. It is. And God is here. And everything is alive. It's absolutely brilliant. I've got the new cosmology. I mean, it's a hard story to, like I said, it's hard to talk about because I don't have the evidence in front of it. Once we get this story out there and everybody sees the evidence, it's mind-blowing. The evidence is mind-blowing, and it's what it's there for. God didn't send me empty-handed. But I'm talking, the evidence is it's all over the place. The gematria, I don't even know where to begin. So that's why, there needs to be more people involved in getting this out there. I'm not supposed to turn into some superhero. We're supposed to get it ourselves, all of us. God's giving us all the time, all the heads up, so that we can feel like we earned it. We're not. It's not supposed to be like some superhero shows up and does it all for us. No, no, no. We're gonna get the word out, guys, and we're gonna get the word out, and then we're gonna feel like we earned it, because then once the word gets out, you're gonna hear me put them all in their place like they need to be. Yeah, that's right. People are gonna be like, "Oh, what? Woohoo!" And you're right. It is, and but it's not to be browbeating anybody. I want my goal is to leave the bad guys, the opposition, standing there feeling like dumb fools for not just relaxing and going with the flow for a minute. You guys had your run. You guys, we're gonna give you a round of applause and trophies too. You all won, woohoo! But we're changing the game, and it's okay. It's okay, guys, because God's deal is this: you don't know how to give love until you receive love. So that's the whole deal with the redemption. The truth of that is that God steps in the nick of time and shows them what they didn't expect to get. They figured they were done for. Nope. Nope. We're all going to move forward, and we're not going to look back, because we're going to have our orbs that are going to keep us all in check. We're going to be organized through them. So there won't be able to be any like lies or violence or murder or stealing or anything like that, because we're going to have our sidekick with us that it archives our information. We're going to be owning our own information, self-governed consensus of all of us, the majority, like we all wanted it to be or thought that it was, right? So this is the awesome thing, and everything is self-verifying. The way that God works, it self-verifies, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So it's great news. I'm exhausted. I mean, it's been 9 years, but I will never give up the fight, and God is getting me to the victory, and it's because we're all going to get that victory. And that's just how it is. God sent in a host from Central Source, so that way I can tell us what's going on in your guys' language, our language. And it's true. And it's fucking awesome. So I'm encouraging all the leaders of the world and all the people of the world to just receive this with open arms. Any feeling of opposition is just not trying to listen to the evidence that God's giving me to give you. And that's the thing. We're going to talk about it all together. I'm not going to go, take it this way. No. We're going to talk about it together. That way we can all come together on the same page and find out that all of our religions were saying the same thing. We just need to get the stories straightened out, and that's what I've got the evidence. And that's what God's ta-da moment is. God wants us to know that God exists. So this is actually all about God. What we need to do is recognize that God is proving that God exists. This isn't me, my story, my glory. No. This is God's glory. Straight God's glory. And it is a story that is mind-blowing, and it includes everybody getting the happily ever beginning again. It's true. This is everyone's win. This is everyone's win. Ooh. I saw that. It's super awesome. It's another dimension of time. Dear God. Pardon me. Why won't it go smaller? Oh. Okay. Because my phone's 10,000 degrees. Oh my God, that is so awesome. Wild. And that's why I find this stuff, because I'm connected with it. And I've been documenting it for these years. I got so much evidence. And I'm going to show everybody, when I show you guys, and you're going to find out this, you could do this too, and you can take it any photograph, and I can show you the artwork. It's God's realm. It's super awesome. This is God's just wanting us all to to receive. It's true. God's not a punishing mad dad. It's all about us unifying, and that's what's happening. Wow. And the cosmic movements and like this cosmic movements have been spoken about. That's why, because we would know when we start seeing them that it means something's happening. So it's happening. That is so awesome. Wow. It's so like the bottom of a pyramid or something. Yeah. Then it just came into view. I'm all, oh, it's like a UFO with like the holes in the top of the shoe, like those Birkenstocks or whatever they are. No, those Glocks. I don't know what they call them. Super awesome. Yeah. It's wild. It looks like the one from that one movie with the kid, and then he gets taken to the future, and he drives with a little rolly guy. Yeah, it looks like that one. That machine. Wow. What was that movie? Anyway, had Sarah Jessica Parker in it. Flight of the Navigator. Yeah. Time to appreciate. It's like, well, we call this the Cadillac, 4.2. It almost looks like a speedboat with the top open. Short little window. Yep. What? Are you kidding me? What is these balls? We got balls. Interesting. Pretty gnarly, huh? Like the longer you look at it, the more you see. So this is possible for the reason why stories in the Bible too. Like, God shows me scenes all the time. I've seen scenes that look like cities and tsunami waves coming over them. No joke. I've seen a whole lot of stuff. I've seen what looks like memories, and it's depicted in various different ways. So that's where those stories could have come from too. God showing them in the sky. Wild. It's like Technicolor. What? What's going on here? Absolutely wild. Whoa. What? It's getting super silver looking like. Because it's some kind of projection screen that this atmosphere can function like. The clouds too, you know, they create a medium. And then again, when you take extra, when you let this frame, it's just paused. Just let it sit there for a second. It processes it, like it develops. And then just the longer, your eyes too, the longer you look at it, then the more you'll see down here, and then you see the shape of it, and you go, God, what? Then you see how flat it is down here, and then you see how round it is up here, and how girthy it is. It's girthy. She'd be girthy. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Do you see how clear the texture is coming in? It's super letting me do it. It doesn't always do that. It doesn't always let me in behind the veil so easily. I've got it paused, obviously. But if I was to unpause it, if I had the helmet that I need a driving helmet for getting this footage. But if I was to push play, then you'd see some crazy ass shit. But I just want to show you the texture. It's texture. It's like familiar texture. It's like that Mr. Rogers' Neighbor. That show, you know. It's weird like that, but it feels weird and familiar. Okay, let's see what happens when I turn it on. And I could slow it down, obviously. Well, it's boring. I think it'd probably be better if it goes faster. Let's try that. Nope. Dear God. Yeah, well. Oops. Oh. Ooh. Thanks, Chinook. Ooh. How do I do this? Here we go. You were just living. My phone is like 10,000 degrees hot. I can't stand it. That's gonna do it for this here sunset escapade. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Yeah. I see someone still here. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Alrighty, guys. Until next time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is that one. Oh my gosh, I'm not done.